So it's 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon. I'm just heading out of Melbourne, central sort of area. So going to have a few days with my son up in Rubicon area, out north of Melbourne, near Lake Eildon, places like that. You'll see what it's like when we get there. Basically out in the bush, state forest type area. I think there's some old abandoned power stations there, like hydroelectric power stations. There's actually a working hydroelectric power station there. So yeah, it might be quite interesting to have a bit of wander around, have a bit of a look. So if you keep up to date on all my videos and you watched the last video, you may have noticed that something significant happened during the previous video. I didn't really mention it. It kind of just slipped by while I was doing all the video filming and everything. The channel's just got over 4,000 subscribers, so that's absolutely sensational. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for following along, and thank you to all the new subscribers that have come on board. And yeah, that happened in the last few days while I was filming the previous video. Dramas. Bloody hell. One of my cupboard door latches just decided to open itself up. Too many windy roads. Bit too much pressure for it. Now this is a beautiful section of road. A whole lot more beautiful in a car that can turn corners fast, but actually it's not very safe to do it really fast because it's a little bit on the narrow side. It's just rolling into Marysville. Very popular place on weekends. A very nice little town, beautiful little creek running through the middle of it, and nice parklands and all stuff like that. So it's pretty nice, quiet sort of spot. This little sculpture garden here is really nice too. What is it? Bruno's Art and Sculpture Garden. Definitely worth having a look at when you're here. There is one thing that I've come for though. A dump point! Oh my goodness. Take the top off my toilet and then I can get the nasty bit out. Alright, stand back. We've gone up an altitude and I can see it's not sitting flat, which means there's a lot of internal pressure. The water on the outside, by the way, is from my shower. So this is a pressure relief button for those that don't know. Just want to be really careful with that. There we go. Righto. I think Kurt and Casper are about 2 hours away, so I've got time to sit back, have some food, and they're going to eat on the way out too, given that it's so late, and then we'll probably end up closer to 8 o'clock, I guess, by the time they arrive. Just sneaking down the back of the residential area of Buxton. There's a really nice little park down here, just adjoining of two little rivers. Meeting of the Waters, that's what it's called. A lot of water flowing. I wouldn't have expected that for the dry season. Right, off we go again. It's like 7:35 now, and we've got about a 30-kilometre drive to get out to the campgrounds out at Rubicon. Good thing my van's filthy dirty, because well, it'll be even more so after this. Just trying to locate ourselves the perfect camping site now. Unfortunately, there were a bunch of people that were playing loud music back there, so we shall go a little bit further up the road. Perfect. I'm just going to open your other door and let more bugs in.
Yeah, sure. And I'm going to pull both of these forward at the same time. Oh no. Ow! Bugger.
Splinters.
Splinters. So the back door should be open during this part, I think. I think I'm going to have to go underneath.
Going in for the first test. Of course, some guy next to them has their obnoxious spotlights on. That'd be me.
Anyway.
Good night. Only got a few thousand bugs inside. Was in Sydney with the door open. Anyway, I'm going to make up my bed and go to sleep. So see you in the morning, and we'll see how those guys are going tomorrow. I think I've got a bat flying around inside the van. For goodness sake! Oh no way! That's so cool. That is awesome. Hope it's not a vampire bat. Are you going to bite me? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Hey, here we go. How'd it go?
It's surprisingly good, actually.
Excellent.
The foam was really good. Yeah, no. The only problem is we didn't think pillows through enough.
Oh,
so
right,
my
okay.
pillow is like this deep.
Oh, yeah, so it sort of detracts from your foot space.
Yeah, so I'm sort of like sleeping sideways. We're also rolled that way a little bit. So Casper's like running away that way, and I'm chasing Casper.
Yeah, it's not perfectly level.
Yeah.
I kind of get used to not being level. But
I think,
it doesn't bother me so much anymore.
Like, not being level is probably all right if you're one person.
Yeah.
It's sort of like you sort of end up against something rather than squishing the other person. I think if it was the other way around, it'd probably be better because I'm heavier than Casper is. But in practice, I feel like we could probably not get rid of those little windows, but we could probably like permanently cover them up and not
black out.
actually notice.
These little tiny ones here.
Just get a little bit of what's the stuff you used to put on books, like the contact?
Bit of contact or something like that. Yeah.
So Casper has put together, out of some old fabric we've got lying around, some magnets.
Oh yeah, nice.
And that sort of sits up in there.
Beautiful.
And it's, even with these little gaps and stuff, it's surprisingly all right in the morning.
Yeah. Double layer as well. That's pretty flash, Casper.
And then
easy.
very easily.
Yeah. So what would you like? I've got like cereal.
Yeah.
Grapes.
I figured to just be on brand, the menu was going to be
pretty
cereal with banana on it.
That's right. I only briefly woke up for it, but I heard you had a visitor last night.
Yeah, there was a bloody bat. For goodness sake, I didn't realise I'd left one of the front windows open.
Oh.
And so like it was 1 a.m, wasn't it?
I don't know. I didn't look at the clock.
Yeah. And I woke up by this flitting noise going through the van. I'm like, what the bloody hell? And couldn't see anything. And I just sort of caught a bit of a glimpse of this little wings. Oh, bloody hell, must be a bat for goodness sake. And yeah, sure enough, turned the light on. And there's this little tiny bat stuck up on the fabric on the roof there, just hanging upside down like this. His little head's going like this, looking at me. Got massive ears, huge ears on it. Couldn't see any eyes, but pretty sure they were there somewhere. But
so I think key takeaway from this van is the next van's going to have like fixed cameras.
I've actually thought about mounting the little snap-on camera mounts all around the van. But anyway, only thought about it.
And maybe some screens for the windows.
Yeah, keep wildlife out. Must be the outlet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's ripping through. Yeah, a little hydroelectric power station. There's a couple of these along here. Oh, wow. And the power station. Yeah, a big Pelton wheel for the electric turbine. It's pretty sizable. You can just get a glimpse of the water turbines. I think there's 2 of them in there, but it looks like neither of them are actually running.
Wow, that's a racing train, holy smokes.
Going to go a bit further up the road now, basically up to the top of that hill we were just looking at, I think. Anyway, we'll follow this track and see where we go. Just climbed past 800 metres altitude. Walk time. Everybody looks at me when I talk at the camera.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So this is where we're going. There's a heritage walk thing around here, which there's actually quite a climb up here, so that might be a bit of a struggle, I think. Bloody hell, they're bright. Look at that. A small pile of rocks. Oops. Overlooking a tree fern gully. Look at that. GoPro was so slow to start up that we missed all the surprise of going, oh look, there's water. Here's a recreation. Oh look, there's water. It's quite amazing. We're at like 850 metres and there's that much water coming down. Like, where the hell's it coming from? Interesting little viaduct. What is that? Oh, okay.
That's the tub. Tub at the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's the pipeline running down there. The creepy dark water.
Intake might be these.
Well, that mesh over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, down there as well. Yep, a whole bunch of them.
Time for a swim?
Go for it. So you can actually see the bottom, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's just sort of very tea stained. I hear it gurgling away. Breather. And this is the old wooden pipe. That's actually quite interesting. It's a bit of a description there on all the power stations around. You can probably pause that and might be able to read it. I'm not sure. There we are, Royston Power Station. I don't think we can see the generators in this one. Hey! Oh, look at that! Creepy big pipe. There we go, the old sawmill. Electrically powered. I wonder if this is the next header for the for another pipeline. I so want to clear all the leaves off the top of that.
I was just thinking that.
That's a more substantial bridge. And we're back. Heading back down the mountain now. We had enough walking for today. It's getting pretty warm and sweaty, so 883 metres high we're at the moment. There we go, back down to the bottom. We're at 374 metres now, so it's a good 500 metre climb up the top there. That's another one. It's the lower one. Lower Rubicon power station, right? There's the turbine outlet. Yeah. Oh yeah, quickly into Eildon. See the dam wall in the distance there. The water looks beautiful. Just going to drop into a bakery and get some food. What have we got here? We've got a general store, post office, auto parts, bait and tackle, laundromat, handy to know, fish and chip shop, there we go, cafe, what else? Miscellaneous stuff type shop, pizza joint, there's that, there's the bakery cafe.
It's like a lolly shop.
Candy claw, is that a lolly shop? Yeah, it must be. Slushies. I think it's probably a bigger cafe pub type thing over there as well. End up going into the fish and chip shop. It's actually quite good stuff there. Didn't order chips, but they gave us chips anyway. This is cool. They're building a big water park. Although the water park part's open, but we got more stuff under construction at the moment. Damn. Oh my goodness, quite a popular boat ramp. Not a bad view. Driving over the dam wall. That was our flying visit to Eildon. We're going to head up to Lake Mountain now. Can stay overnight at Lake Mountain car park. There used to be signage saying it was okay. I haven't seen it recently, but I've stayed there a few times, like in the last year anyway. Didn't have any problems. Therefore it must be okay. A little bit cooler up there, so 36 degrees down here. It should be about, I don't know, 7 or 8 degrees cooler up on top. And then we can watch the sun go down over the mountain. This should be pleasant. All the buildings and things are up the top there. They've blocked off half the car park, which is interesting. And you can see here they've put logs across all the big areas. There's a lot of rubber everywhere. They have a lot of car races and things up here, so I think just the general public seems to think it ends up being a racetrack. Anyway, found a spot in the shade. It is like 25 degrees here rather than 36, so yeah, good move. My turn to cook dinner this time. I've been over Kurt and Casper's place so many times, and Casper's cooked dinner for me about a dozen times, so now they can suffer my cooking.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't say yum until you tried it. Actually, want some sesame seeds on top, I like that. A good hot, hearty meal on a 36-degree day. It's just what we need.
Well thought out, but...
The window's so dirty. I've been driving on dirt roads for a few days. Doesn't help. So I'm going to take the opportunity while I've got Kurt and Casper here. Lake Mountain has some really big mountain bike trails. Well, there's some nice ones around the top, but there's a really big one that runs from here all the way down to Marysville. Quite a massive trail. It takes a couple of hours to ride it, so I'm going to ride down the mountain and they're going to drive the van down for me.
Alright, see you later.
Yeah.
See you down the bottom, hopefully. Alright, away we go. Those guys got the easy way down. Oh, can't say I'm riding my best at the moment. I'm a little bit on the shaky side. and this is a demanding trail. Anyway, hopefully I can pull through. The tree is going to reclaim the view soon. Rugged. Whee. Man, it's loose. So many loose rocks. A-line. Check this jump out. From there all the way down to there. That is a big jump. Oh. Halfway? I think maybe a third of the way. I have the hardest descent yet ahead of me. And my knees are hurting already. Bit of a climby bit before the big descent. Unfortunately, it's not the last climby bit. So I'm about 12 kilometres in, out of about 32, I think it is, if I do the full loop. And I have the hardest descent ahead of me. While you think going downhill is easy, this one is not. It's a bloody hard downhill. Oh, I'm skinny. I want to cover it. Oh, made it to the lunchroom. Well, no point hanging around. I'm not going to get any more ready for it. This is not going to be a fast run. Oh, lots of people have come off there. So this is somewhere that causes howling brakes. Oh, I don't believe it. My rear's going already. Oh, wow. What a mess. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. Bit cramping your hands just hanging onto the brakes. Oh shit, where have we gone? On the A-line. Oh, nasty. Uh-oh. No. Oh. Whew, that was lucky. Bloody hell. That was going to be a stack for sure. Oh, they put nets up to catch people now. That's not a good sign. Oh, I'm well into the suffer zone now. This is tough. Oh. I'm at the crossing of Lady Talbot Drive, which is the escape point. It only saves a few kilometres. I'm going the whole way. Let's do it. I think a lot of this is relatively easy now. There is one climb before getting back into town, which is a bit of a ball buster, but the majority of this is pretty straightforward now. I think I'm on the final climb now. It's not steep, it's a gentle zigzag. But after doing 20 odd Ks of high intensity, it's not easy. Oh, I think that's it. There we go. The delivery services brought my van down for me. Hello.
Out on the estimate then?
Yeah, pretty much 2.5.
Yeah, well it's 10:35.
Oh, okay.
What'd you leave, 8?
Be about that, yeah.
How was it?
Bloody intense. Oh my goodness. How long have you been down here?
Oh, not too long. I think we got down here and went up the cafe.
Beautiful.
Had some breakfast. Got attacked by birds.
As you do.
A couple of parrots were just hanging around, like, we gave him a bit of apple.
Oh dear.
Basically under Casper's arm, trying to get some more apple.
Nice.
They were polite, at least.
Well, something at least, yeah. At least they didn't rip your arm off.
It was still quite funny.
Yeah, check out the colour on my legs. That's how dusty the track was. So Kurt and Casper have made it back into Melbourne already. I have made it back up to the top of Lake Mountain. At least it's a bit cooler, so I'm just so tired after today's bike ride. So all I'm going to do today is, well, my next plan basically is to turn the van around, because this bit of sun that's coming in here is going to get hot soon. And so that's my big exercise that'll cover me for the rest of the afternoon. So I have vague intentions of getting a sunrise shot in the morning, given that my previous sunrise shot was through a very dirty window. Unfortunately, I did sleep a little bit too long, so the sun had already popped up before I woke up. So bad. My legs are feeling it after yesterday's bike ride, so I think today's going to be a very quiet day. What I'm going to do is just pretty much stay up here. Again, it's another day where it's going to be in the mid-30s, so or at least down the bottom of the mountain it will be. Up here it's only going to be like 26 or so probably quite pleasant up here. I'm going to sit around here, do video editing all day, and hopefully get this one finished off and uploaded. It is only Monday, so I'll get a little bit ahead of time there. I think probably the next few days, look, I just want to do some bike riding, so I'm not sure how much exciting stuff I'm going to have, but I'll share something over the next few days anyway. Ah yes, the sound of flies and birds in the morning. It's one thing here, there are a lot of flies, like crazy number of flies, but anyway, never mind. Definitely more flies than birds. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave it here for this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again in a few more days. Not sure where I'll be or what I'm doing, but hey, we'll find something to have a look at. See ya.